Greetings, for it is I, the Red Valor, who is going to make you a video that explains the information on the Red Valor. And now I'm going to stop with that.
Yes.
She requested I do that.
Yes.
And I did, so.
Yes.
Can't nobody say Kevin never do nothing for nobody.
Yeah, no, because I'm like, you gotta do it, because that's just the way he is. That would be his video. I'm like, you don't have to do the whole video like that. He's like, no.
I'm definitely not going to do the whole video. Because that would be improv also. It would be terrible.
I'm like, you could prepare what you'd say beforehand, and he was like, nah.
Writing this character's dialogue is exhausting also.
I fucking imagine.
Because, like, okay, so, to just, like, do you want to read the basic bio?
Okay, yeah, this is, Hernando, the Red Valor Rubio. He's a halucha, and he's 16. His ability is limber. He's naughty nature, and he's impetuous and silly, and he has, flying press, sky drop, roost, and payback as moves. He's 5'9", and his date of birth is, November 8th, and his blood type is O.
And, yeah, he talks like,
A thesaurus in a washing machine.
A thesaurus in a washing machine, as you once so eloquently put it.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, when he's in character, it really is like he just has a thesaurus in his lap and just takes what he wants to say and just picks synonyms for all the words to sound, like, exaggerated.
Yes, like when talking to him, like, he won't just say, like, oh yeah, I agree. He'll be like, verily, that is also the opinion of the Red Valor, or something. Like, he can't talk normally.
That is exactly a line that I've had. No, he can talk normally, just not when he's in character.
Yeah, no,
he
that's
just
what I mean.
refuses
Yeah,
to.
no, because that is the character of the Red Valor.
Because unlike some of the other characters, here it's not a case of
he's insane.
He's insane, or he actually thinks he's this character. No, he just pretends to be. Because
even though some people do think that, but no, it's genuinely just an act.
It's genuinely all just an act. That's just the way he acts.
Yes.
The words to describe him are loud, weird, eccentric.
He's a pervert.
He's not that bad.
No,
not
but
up to the level of like some other characters.
No, but he's a little bit, you know. But hey, isn't that lady hot? Kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
He's kind of he's like kind of like the life of the party kind of character. Like, you know, when he walks into the room, kind of shit. Like,
because he doesn't like to shut up.
No, and yeah, he talks a lot. Like, he talks a lot. He doesn't shut up. He kind of has like no shame, I guess. Like, he'll just say whatever.
Yeah, because that's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of like the character that he is just very over the top and very dramatic about very basic things.
Yes.
Like, he could make, like, getting a can of soda sound dramatic.
Yeah, no, and
the way he talks.
And by definition of the way that he talks, he is slightly hard to talk to, and most people kind of don't bother. I would imagine.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, people, like, a lot of people just kind of don't bother because they don't think it's worth.
Like, they think he's a headache at best, or like a fucking insane person at worst.
Yeah, but you know.
The only person that like, because we do a little test with the character. Like, the only person who actually gives him the time of day is his fucking roommate, Snacks.
Yeah, basically.
And one other person, but, you know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about Hernando, the person, and not Red Valor, the person.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about the Hernando, the person. What do we say about Hernando?
He's a foil to Rhett in a lot of ways. That's the friend mentioned in that last video. Where Rhett is like kind of like he's they're both good kids, but like Hernando's kind of like he's kind of plain, and that's kind of his main gripe with life, is that he's not too remarkable as a person.
Yeah, that's kind of his whole thing, is that he's
because like Rhett has like I like the cute puppy dog kind of look, so he kind of gets like. He's got that going for him.
Yeah.
But Hernando as a person is like, he's not boring, but he just kind of exists. Like, he's like a good kid.
Yeah, like know? he's not like he's not like cool enough to be cool, but also not uncool enough to be
like
uncool.
a dork. Yeah, no.
So like he's just kind of in the middle, like. And what happened is that he kind of got sick of being that way.
Yes.
And he kind of claimed to have gone to a different school, and then still went to the same school.
Yes. From my understanding,
basically to like reinvent himself.
And from my understanding, he was already using the Red Valor persona to battle anyway.
Yeah, that was kind of his like character in battle.
And no, Red has no idea. He doesn't know.
No, he
don't. Nobody tell him.
Everybody else knows it, but.
And Rhett is obviously a very big fan of the Red Valor, so if RV was trying to shake Rhett at the new school, it didn't really work. Or at the very least, I guess now he's trying to seem cooler than Rhett.
You can, like, maybe in a way, but not, like, specifically.
No.
That sounds a little more malicious than it is. Because
no, I didn't mean it like that.
No. See, I think what happened is that, like, he didn't know that he'd be going to the same school. Like, he just kind of found that out, like, later, because I imagine Red just kind of never, or didn't think to bring it up, like, forgot.
No, because Red's kind of an idiot.
He, like, forgot to bring it up until the last minute. He's like, by the way, I'm going to the school.
And Red's like, what the fuck? Or, excuse me, Red Valor's like, what the fuck?
No.
Stop stealing all my fucking chicks, man.
Basically.
Not literally, but you know. So that's kind of RV as a human. He's just a dumbass, really, and good fighter, but dumbass.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I think that's going a little too, because he's not stupid.
No, and no, because I think he comes off a lot dumber than he is because of the Red Valor persona.
See, it's because he's very insistent on not breaking character, which kind of like gets him in the hot water.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what
situations.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, because no, you're right. Because between him and Red, he's definitely the smarter of the two. Not that that's difficult, but because Red's like rock stupid.
Because he's not stupid. Because again, he was kind of like average on the most fronts, including intelligence.
Yeah,
like, he's just kind of like, he's not super smart, but he's like, he's got an alright head on his shoulders.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just that like when he's in character and like insists on staying in character to like a ludicrous degree, like
no matter what.
Yeah, like people kind of like think that he's like it kind of backfired on him trying to be cool and interesting, in that like people just kind of think that he's even weirder and like
and then there's
more likely to ignore him.
And then there's kind of the shit like where he's kind of like, if he's like if GE's kind of like the heel wrestler, then what's RV, and then kind of the dynamic there, and he didn't sign up for that either.
No, like basically like the second that like they meet, like she borderline like says like, oh well, like I'm your rival now.
And he's like, what?
Deal with it.
What do they do?
And I think like he tried to like be like, hey, like can we like
not fucking do this.
Can we like cut down on this? Like seriously, like I'm breaking character to say this to you, but like, can we stop? Because I don't want to do this. Not knowing, of course, that that's not a character so much as like
a literal person. Yeah.
So that doesn't really work, or I'd imagine that wouldn't work.
So he kind of gets caught up in a lot of weird shit because of the definition of who he is. But yeah, no, I guess classifying him as an idiot is kind of too blanket of a statement.
Yeah, that was a little too.
I'm just used to calling him an idiot in character.
Well, see, that's different entirely.
Yes.
I mean, there's also people that are called idiots that aren't idiots. So,
yes, that's true. Yeah. But no, I like him. He's fun.
Yes. He's fun when you read his dialogue. He's less fun to write for.
No, that's kind of like a Tangerine thing. Like it's funny, or like it when you read it looks put together, but writing her lines is a fucking headache.
Yeah.
Because no S's.
Like I kind of have down like the way he talks. And the thing is that like I'm not super strict on like the thesaurus work. So if I'm like, I think this word means that, like this elaborate word, I'm like, you know what? If he misuses it, that would be in character, so I'll do it anyways.
Yes, he just stays up all night reading the dictionary. That's kind of his thing.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, we can't really go into friends because we've already
it's
gone
Red.
over friend.
It's Red. Yes, that's it.
What do you have for parents there?
It says his parents are archaeologists firmly situated in Ambriatan and Kalos. They've since relocated to Cinnabar Islands. That was, like, not too recently, I think. Like, we didn't really solidly decide when Red and RV met.
Not really, but it also doesn't really matter that
No,
much.
but he's been there for a while.
He's been there for a while by now, so...
yeah, no, they're not too relevant, but, hey, they exist.
They exist.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
about it.
That's
I like him. He's a good character.
Yes.
He's a very good character, and Kevin works hard.
Yes. It's kind of a mess when he's in scenes with multiple characters because he takes like 3 characters worth of thought as opposed to most characters to like write stuff for. But,
yes.
You know.
No, I have a couple characters like that too.
I manage. It's
yes.
alright.
It's worth it. The end result is worth it. I could tell you in little scenes we've done like a bunch of his lines. That's how memorable they are.
Yes.
So
because
I mean,
they're just ridiculous.
No, because it works. So yeah, no.
Oh, also, one final tidbit. I looked at this art, and I'm like, oh, you know what I think I didn't do, or because I was too lazy to do it at the time. I think his shoes were meant to have like shoelaces that like went all the way to like the top. Like, you know how there's like those
lace up boots kind of shit.
Yeah. Like, I think that was my intention, but I was too lazy to draw the shoelaces at the time. I think I had just done another character that had, like, a bunch of shoelaces, and I'm like, I'm not doing this again.
Fuck that shit.
He doesn't have shoelaces now.
No. So if you wanted to include that detail, if you wanted to draw him, then you could.
Go nuts.
Yes,
but
no.
If I ever do, give him new art, I'll probably include those, but...
Yes.
Yeah, they weren't here, and... Apparently I also didn't feel like fixing it.
No.
Like going back and fixing it.
No, but that's alright.
Yeah, that's one last detail I have
here. That's just really funny to me for some reason.
Yeah.
But I guess that is indeed the Red Valor.
That is indeed the Red Valor.
Yes.
Very
and it's the Red Valor, by the way.
Yeah. The is mandatory.
Yes, you have to say the. Or just RV for short. Because then at least you're acknowledging him.
Yeah. Or his mode of transportation, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, his recreational vehicle.
Yes.
The recreational vehicle and his friend, Snack Foods.
Good. Wonderful characters.
And the dog.
Wonderful characters. The dog who is also a color.
The dog who is also a color. Yes, there we go. So yes, there we go.
And a couple of muskrats.
And a couple of muskrats, yes.
Alright, well I think that's enough.
Yes, that's enough about that. So
All
yes,
right.
see you for the next one.
Yep.